James, look what Santa brought me for
Wow,
Christmas.
is this not incredible?
Just kidding, I wish.
Incredible. You never know, Angela. Hey.
I know.
You never know.
I'll continue to keep it on my Christmas list.
Keep it on there.
each
You
year.
might get it one day.
Well, hey, I want to talk about if somebody is looking for a vehicle and they settle on a car that they want to buy. Let's
Right.
talk about then those next steps of when you go in the office and you sit down and you discuss all the things that you
Right.
can add on to your
Right.
vehicle. Let's talk about that. Especially first, let's kick it off with warranties. Where do we begin on that?
Well, you know, and you're right. There's a lot more that goes into just buying the car. There's a lot more associated with it, and you know, when you talk about warranties, and a lot of people think of insurance, and we've got insurance all throughout our lives: health insurance, car insurance, and you know, insurance is one of those things that nobody comes in really wants to buy. You know, if you're coming in selling Girl Scout cookies, man, you know, sign me up for some Thin Mints, right? But
Amen.
Insurance is not one of those things that they're always looking for. But the nice part about it is there are a lot of options. When we talk about extended warranties, you know, the factory comes with a warranty on it, which is 3 years, 36,000 miles. On most models, they vary a little bit, but there are some options past that to have extended warranties on there. And so what happens is you can go all the way out even as much as 150,000 miles on these things.
Wow. As we know, there's so much technology, electronics, all the bells and whistles. Is that all covered as well?
It is, and you example right here, example one right here, you talk about technology. This is like state-of-the-art technology, and it's not cheap. I mean, you know, and you can see just what these new vehicles come with, that if you bring it back to the shop and you need a repair, the odds are the repair is going to be significant, or at least pretty costly. And you can't just open up the hood like the old days and good old guy look over there and tweak a few things and you're back on the road. These guys are specially trained. They have special tools that they need to fix them. And so, you know, those kind of parts are covered as well in the extended warranty.
Explain the difference between a warranty and then a service commitment program.
Well, you know, a warranty comes with the vehicle, a service commitment program is really it's really an overall philosophy, I guess you could say, that a dealership may have, where it's not just warrantying the vehicle that's on there, but it's also the service that you get along with it. It's the rental car you get when yours is in the shop. You need to get back and forth to work. It's a whole total commitment that covers the entire vehicle, not just the parts you're repairing, but all the other things, aspects that go into it.
Can that be transferable to the next owner of the vehicle?
Absolutely, yes, yeah, because a lot of people like to trade. I mean, they'll just keep one, and maybe 4 years down the road, you know, I'm ready for a new one, and so I still got this warranty for another 2 or 3 years, and you can take that money, you can either transfer it to the new owner, and you know, they can have the warranty. You can actually get money back to yourself and get a partial refund on it. So you won't lose out on that extra warranty.
Say I'm driving down the road, you know, hit a vehicle or get a dent or the windshield cracks or something. Does anything cover that?
Yeah, there's also some coverage for that. So not only dents, any paintless dent repairs that you may get, you know, we hate that somebody opens their car door into us at Walmart or somewhere, get those, or like you said, a rock pops off the road and puts a little dent, a crack, a little chip in the windshield can be filled and repaired. So those are all part of that coverage as well.
Okay, tires. I know tires in themselves are so expensive.
Wow.
Coverage on that, what is there?
Yeah, and that's also part of a package there that comes together. And tires are expensive nowadays, man. I tell you.
Why?
Yeah, you used to go, it's just rubber, right? What's going on here? But they're very expensive, and you could come in and spend as much as $1,500 on tires. So there's some coverage that'll actually cover those tires. If you're to hit something in the road and damage your tire and your wheel, they'll replace both of them. So it could be a $3,000 repair that you're looking at that would be taken care of as well.
Something that I didn't think of when I bought my car was the key fob that comes with the car. Oh my goodness, those are not cheap either.
I know it. I mean, those things, man, you got to take insurance just on the key fob. But you know, that's all. And it's encompassing. Like I said, it's a service commitment, so it encompasses the whole vehicle, even down to the key fob. And these can be as much as $200 or $300 now. And the inconvenience is, if you get a new key fob, the old one has to be programmed, so there's some costs involved with reprogramming the key fobs. So that package also will take care of that too, at no cost to you.
What do you offer when it comes to theft protection?
Well, that's one of the things that is newer out right now. You know, nobody ever wants to have to go through that, but if they get their car stolen, there's some coverage that'll actually give you $3,000 and then give you $2,000 to put down on your next car as well. So it's a $5,000 value that you get out of that.
Talk about gap insurance. Are people familiar with it, and just explain what it is a little bit?
Yeah, I think now most people are familiar with gap insurance, and a lot of people have experience being able to use GAP. You never want to. Obviously, we never want anybody to have to use GAP insurance, but what it does, if in the event of an accident, your car gets totaled, the insurance company may only give you 75% of the retail value of it. GAP insurance will go all the way up to 150%. So you're not left with a deficit. You know, if they say they give you 20,000, it's 25 that you need for it. GAP will pick up that extra additional amount for you to make sure your vehicle's paid off in full. You don't have to worry about anything, and that includes your deductible as well with that. So takes care of all that.
Well, James, this has been super informative. Thank you so much for sitting in my wannabe car.
Hey, you never know, Ansley. You know, keep it on your list. It might be next Christmas. You never know.
Oh, fingers crossed. James,
Be good.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
All right.
We'll have more Good Morning Arkansas after the break.
Thank you, Ansley.